Good to be here with you. Welcome to the new and improved ShowerTalk. That's right. I had to put my old editing skills to work again. Feeling pretty good about that. I did a pretty good job there on the opening. I'd like to say, the opening music I have no affiliation with, but I don't know that the band is still around anymore. Okay, so here's the backstory. I was on Bandcamp, looking for some good cheap music, you know what I mean? Trying to support a local, well not local, but maybe, you know, just small time right now. Small time artist. Bandcamp.com. Hopefully I can post a link right now. I don't know how good I am at editing yet, but anyway, there should be a link somewhere. I have no idea. But Bandcamp.com. So I was looking for some, for some music. So I like jazz, J-A-Z-Z, and so I typed in jazz, and there's this band called Bad Bad Not Good. This group, I'm not sure if you call it a jazz band. Do you call people a band? It's jazz. Is it more like a group? So I know you had trios and quartets. I don't know. But anyway, the group. Yeah. It's called Bad Bad Not Good. And I listened to the music and I was like, oh wow, this is great, And then I was like, all right, how much do I owe you for this if I want it? They said, hey, take it for free. And at the time I was pretty flush, So I was thinking, nah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to email them up and say, hey, listen, is there any way I can buy a t-shirt from you? Something like that, just to give us some more bones, because this is good stuff. No reply. No reply back from Bad Bad Not Good. So I have the album and not any other news. So I don't know if they're even still together, what the deal is with that. So anyway, so that's the music. Bad Bad Not Good. Even if they're not together anymore, they decided to, hang it up. Still, I like to promote their music because it's, like I said, it's pretty good. So Bad Bad Not Good. What's the album called? Not the album itself, title. Yeah. So anyway, thank you. Bad Bad Not Good. Have I said that enough already? How many times? Okay, figure that out. Cool. Oh, hey, some good news on the track on the track front. Guess what? Guess who ran jogged 3 laps today? This guy. That one. Both fingers shouldn't be pointing at it. Yeah, so got three jog laps in. Not together, not yet. Maybe someday. I did 2, and I was thinking, all right, that's good, you did 2. And actually, the first one I thought, well, there's no way I'm going to do the second one. I let down the folks there who followed me from episode 1, where I was doing at least 2 laps for, every little excursion I do on the jog. But did the first one, felt bad. Walked 3 laps, and I thought, hey, we can do it, I think. I got the energy. Did that one. Foot fell asleep. Left foot fell asleep. Wasn't jogging. I guess it's the way I jog. So that happened. I was walking. I was like, damn, diabetes? What is it? And then I realized, no, it's just if you're jogging in Skechers shape-ups, but the work version. So it's got the steel toe, and more than likely you pinched your toes, and that's why your foot's getting asleep. So that happened. And then I'm walking. I'm thinking, I think I can do a third one here. Yeah, I think I can do a third one. I think I've got that power to do that third one. So I kind of keep putting it off. I jogged the first one, walked 3 laps, jogged the second one, or jogged that second one, and then I walked for 4 laps, and finally ended it with the jog. And I'm so glad I did. Feeling good. Like I said, worst part of, or not worst, but the hardest thing I've done all day, I did, less than an hour into being awake and conscious, actually more than an hour, because I sit and, look at Reddit. There's a picture of a 500-year-old frozen Incan girl, that's I-N-C-A-N, and, so enjoy that on Reddit. It was on the front page. So yeah, not an hour. It was a little bit more than an hour. But still, it's a short time, like I said. Turn off the juice a little bit. Oh. So I hope you guys like the improvements. Oh. Let's see here. What's going on? And I'd like to say that the soundtrack for the day, I did some EPs. Although I didn't mean to do EPs. excursion out there with Giza EP. What's it called? Damn it. I tell you what, it's Giza. Editor, can we please put in a... Thank you. All right. This is the album. Why did I do this one? Because it scares the shit out of me. It's like, well, why would you do a soundtrack that scares the shit out of you if you're going to be running in the dark? Because it scares the shit out of me. Because, fear of the thing, I think it's not too good a thing. So, try to get over it. Did that. And let me tell you what, at 5 o'clock in the morning, running to Giza there, it kind of messes with you. It was foggy, and the fog, there were wisps of clouds that are just seemed like you could touch them, and I guess you could, and I ran through them, banks and stuff, and just the light from the big old, lights there at the track, and it was pretty creepy, I gotta say. I slept with zombies coming out at me. I don't know what it is about Giza that scares the shit out of me, but it does. It's effective. Then, after that stopped, and I was like, what, is that it? Maybe 5 or 6 songs, and then I realized, oh, it is an EP, it's not a full album. So, after that stopped, I went in for another EP, because I thought, well, that one was short, got a whole lot of short ones, no reason to start up another album, and not get all the way done with it. So, got to Bon Iver. That's right, I know how to pronounce it. Bon Iver? Not Bon Iver. Bon Iver, the Blood Bank EP. Did that one up, and it was good. And now, the creepiness and what's going to happen with the fogness, now it just turned into something beautiful. You know what I mean? Just kind of drifting. And then you realize that maybe I'm drifting in life. Maybe I'm, just as beautiful and just as fleeting, just as terrible, just as ominous and graceful and stuff like that. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like a pussy, but, that's what I'm thinking out there right now. So, that was good. So, Bon Iver, thank you. Giza, thank you. Hopefully I put up those albums images. If my editing skills are worth the salt, I like to phrase it like that. Worth the salt. Reminds me of, I went to California once with my ex, and there was where was it? Shit, I can't even remember what town it was. Not Eureka. Was it Eureka? Anyway, but there was a sea captain out there. Statue of a sea captain. He's just there, and, he looks good, he's big. It's about all the sailors that have been lost out there, which is beautiful. He looks, tough, but he looks cool. Like maybe a bartender, you know what I mean? Like one of those big old guys, don't fuck with that guy. And it turns out he's, pretty soft. So, anyway, the old soul thing, I asked her, I said, well, does he have a nickname? Like, that statue, does he have a nickname? Like, Old Salty? And she said, no. And I said, well, I'm going to call him Old Salty. So, that's what I did. We got a picture of Old Salty. I'm not sure if it's on this. Matter of fact, I know it's not on this. It's on my other computer. The Dell crapped out. I still need to copy the hard drive from. I think it's been 5 years since that computer's been operational now. It's not good. Not a good thing. Oh. So yeah. Hopefully, no, not hopefully. It is going to happen. The goal of every episode, you got the intro titles and the quote of the day. Just something to think about. Our quote, I wasn't sent into the world to be happy. I was sent for special work. I read that. And that's the philosophy I'm running with right now. Maybe don't worry about my happiness. Just worry about things you got to do. For the betterment of everything. There I go, sounding all compassionate and stuff again. Meanwhile, people who know me are like, is this the same guy? Wow. Yes, it is. Working on myself. Trying to get it to a realistic level. Hopefully I got the stash. In these other episodes I've been watching, second episode I got the stash. First and third, negative. So, by the way, I'm not trying to just grow the mustache. This really comes in prominent, but this stuff is not so kind of wispy. Cool. My facial hair doesn't really thicken. You know what I mean? It's like, it's here and there, and you miss areas. It's, my facial hair is like spottier than a 12-year-old girl. Whew. Spit. So, now while I was making breakfast this morning, my grandmother, my Mima, who left a couple minutes ago, kind of long, but she said she'd be watching. So, hey, Mima, how's it going? we're discussing family members and things like that. And, you know, I watch Who Do You Think You Are, and people are like, oh, yeah, I've always been strong, and my great-great-grandfather was a strong man in a circus. That must be where... No, it's not. Stop sounding like a dumbass. Now, I'm hoping that theory still stays true, because I found out, ladies and gentlemen, how it comes to the best stock in the world. A lot of convicts, a lot of murderers, drunkards, Catholics, just all kinds of things you don't want to be associated with. Anyway, I got that coming at me from the past. But not really, I guess, because I already said I don't really believe in all that business. But, you know, just the fact, our family, I always thought that we were maybe starting off level. You know what I mean? Turns out, we're starting off in the hole. I gotta like, rise to the zenith. And usually people's zeniths will be like, bam, zenith, or, you know, even higher. Me, starting out from here, my zenith will be like, bam. So just a little step. So I guess I gotta have kids now. You know, just kind of make up for it and such. How many years look? So blood, hopefully it doesn't mean more than you think it does. I hope not. I think of myself as a fairly nice person, you know, up until I get messed with. And that's not, you know, then I'm not too happy. But usually I don't do anything after I get messed with. And that kind of makes me angry, you know, like, well, I should have stood up. But see, if I stand up, then usually the other person will get their feelings hurt. Like, I'm sorry, I just was trying to stand up and all this. It's almost like people get mad at me. Even though, like, you know, somebody maybe does something to me or whatever, nobody's mad at them. But then I'm like, hey, you know, you're an asshole, and da-da-da-da-da. People are like, hey, oh, no, you're not that kind of guy. I don't know. Such is life, I guess. But, as the quote says, wasn't put in this world to be happy, but here for special work. And I can say it goes along with special work. I hope sex goes along with special work, too. I can't tell you how much I hope sex goes along with special work. And it's okay. We're in the shower, but nothing's going to happen. So, speaking of soap, Duluth Trading Company, the best company in the world. Can we post a link? Can we have a picture? Something? All right. So, they sent the pine tar soap, Grandpa's pine tar soap. Now, the smell is pretty intense. And, you know, I still got the Vaseline soap from last time, and it's still freshening me up. So, you know, we won't see the pine tar soap for quite a while. Ooh. But, anyway, it's there. It's on the horizon. I kind of feel bad because the other soap is right there. It's like, you know, is it going to stop lathering as good, or, you know, is it going to be always wet because the soap's leaking? But, no, it's already replaced me. I still love you, baby. It's just, I'm making plans for whenever you're gone. Yes, this is what all women do. No, it's true. So, got that on the horizon. Anyway, I hope you like the updates. You know, hopefully have some more content for you, some, you know, some talk, some conversations, because it's just all about, hey, what did you run today? Maybe that's not so interesting, but trying to get viewership, and I love you guys. Thank you to those who watch. Oh, and a big shout out to some friends of mine in a group, an Austin band called Brother Ghost. Big shout out to those guys. I'll probably put some videos I've seen. It's kind of a slower song, but still, you get the whole group. The guy in the club chat, my best friend in the world, Colby Faulkner James. His son's going to be called Colby Faulkner James Jr., which is awesome. He ought to be like a Southern writer, tradition of, you know, Percy Walker. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah. He's my best friend in the world. You get to see his lady, too. She's the hot one, kind of behind him later on. So, I hope you like the show. Please share. Please enjoy. You know, hey, get out there. Do what you can do. You know what I mean? Just, you know what you can do and what you can't do. Do what you can do. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Well, God bless the Cubs. Good talk. See you out there.
I got a bad feeling about this.